What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and today we're back to bring you some 40 facts in the Warhammer 40K universe. This time we are going into the lore of my own personal army, the Tau Empire. And not just the Tau, more specifically, it is the Farsight Enclaves. And good news if you're a Tau player, we've got some new rules that will be featured in the new chapter approved. These rules are going to cover the 8. So if you play Farsight, if you're all about battle suits, the 8 are Farsight's elite personal bodyguard. They consist of like a Riptide, a Broadside, and then like a few more crisis suits. And it's going to be an interesting one because as far as I know, there's a limitation limiting how many commanders you can use in your games. And the 8, they're literally all commanders. So either they're not going to have the commander keyword, which lore-wise won't make sense, or there's going to be a new rule that lets you play them somehow. I don't know. Because it doesn't make sense to bring that many commanders. Like, let's say if they say, oh, you could, bypass the rule as long as you bring every member of the 8. But if you do that, then you're probably going to be paying like 1,000 points in just commanders, and that's not going to be a good army. So anyway, I'm looking forward to see what shenanigans that brings. Chapter approved will be coming out pretty soon, so we'll see what happens when that drops. But anyway, this video is going to be focusing on the 5 Embers, the 5 commanders in my Tau army, or better put, in my Burning Moon Contingent, which is the army that I use. So if you want more lore on the actual Burning Moon Contingent, go ahead and check out the playlist. It's going to be linked at the end of the video. There's currently 2 videos on this. This will be the 3rd, so check that out. It'll give you a background as to what it's all about, and then part 2 is actually diving deeper into the 3 defector commanders. So I believe it talks about Commander Moondust, Commander Ironsun, and Commander Shadowstar. In this one, we'll be talking about Commander DroneDancer. So, get some popcorn and sit tight for this Tau lore. The Recruit, Tsu'Len AKA Commander DroneDancer. She pilots the XV-85 Enforcer battlesuit. Her personality is nerdy. She's a scientist who loves to work on her drones. And the type of armament that she dons on her Enforcer suit is 3 burst cannons and a drone controller. Now, let's get into her backstory. Born in the Enclaves, Tsu'Len is a ditzy, happy-go-lucky warrior who pilots the Enforcer battlesuit. She uses her suit's slim frame to outmaneuver her opponents, in tandem with her signature support system, the drones. No matter where she goes, she always has a drone alongside her, be it gun drone, shield drone, or marker drone. However, unbeknownst to her commanding officers, she has tinkered with the specs on her drone, bringing up the AI of them to near sentient levels. Some say that Tsu'Len has been seen speaking to her drones, and even replying back to them. She quickly has climbed through the ranks of the Fire Warrior, so much so that she's caught the attention of the 8, Farsight's elite bodyguard. Rumor has it that on more than one occasion she's bested a few of the 8 during their sparring matches, although Commander Arakan is quick to deny these rumors. Of course, there is some truth to this, for one doesn't simply become a part of the 5 Embers. Her famed battle is one against the Eldari, where she single-handedly took out the mighty Wraith Knight by hijacking all of the nearest drones around her, and then she used them as makeshift shields in order to get close to the alien war engine. She then tore a hole into the war beast with her 3 mighty burst cannons before having a swarm of drones enter and self-destruct within the night. On the battlefield, she is quite the spectacle to be seen as she darts around with her drones following suit. That is how she got the name, DroneDancer. So with that being said, guys, that's pretty much the lore, the background, the history behind Tsu'Len. So she's pretty cool. She's a ditzy, happy-go-lucky girl who's just out there to tinker with her drones and kick ass. Now, if you want to use her in your own 40k games, I will let you know exactly how she's got to be kitted out and what war gear and whatnot. So, she has to be inside a XV-85 Enforcer battlesuit. If she's your warlord, she's got the ability through Unity Devastation, and that kind of just ties with her whole aspect of having drones around her, since with this trait, any unit within 6 inches of her, as long as they share the same sept, I believe it does 1 extra damage. It's either 1 extra damage or 1 extra AP. I don't remember exactly, but that's just, showing how she buffs herself as long as she's surrounded by drones. So, if you're shooting at somebody with your 3 burst cannons, and you've got a whole freaking, squad of drones, they're all going to be firing and hitting and doing damage. Because she has a drone controller, which I think buffs the BS of the drones by 1. So again, another pretty cool thing. Like I said before, she's got 3 burst cannons, the drone controller, and she always has her 2 AI boosted gun drones. So that's pretty cool about her. And then her signature system is the vectored maneuvering thrusters. Again, she dances across the battlefield, so she has more mobility, and with her signature system, that's what allows her to do it. Basically giving her that old school jump, shoot, jump rule. Really awesome there. The one thing about this that kinda is a little is that I believe her signature system isn't the Farsight Enclaves one, so I guess you have to make an exception there. But usually when we play this on, between me and Gersh or the buddies and whatnot, I always make the home rule that, it counts as Farsight. Because the Farsight rule, it's not so good. But yeah, so that's how you would play her in your 40k games. So yeah, so that concludes part 3 into my homebrew on the Burning Moon Contingent for the Tau Empire. Again, this is my own personal army, so this is kind of the history behind it, because whenever I play 40k, I don't just play to win, I kind of make a whole narrative around it, like, why am I fighting the orcs this time? Or, why is my commander out here? What's his motives? What's driving him to not just, pull back? What's his motivations? Because I feel like you're always going to have a little bit more fun, and things kind of impact you more, because now it's like, oh, okay, I lost a squad of fire warriors. Or it's like, oh, now my commander is going to be shamed for losing these new recruits. So, if you guys play 40k, do you play to win? Or do you also put in lore and backstory into your games? Let me know down below. And also let me know what you think about my Chancel Tsu'Len, Commander DroneDancer. So yeah, all feedback will be much appreciated. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. Looking forward to chapter approved, see what they do with the 8. And yeah, that's all I got. So as always, I'm Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll be catching you guys tomorrow.